Marcus wipes the concrete dust from his hands as he watches the sun set behind the skeletal frame of the office building. 23 years. 23 years of laying bricks, pouring foundations, and building structures that reach toward the sky. Yet tonight, as he sits on a stack of lumber eating his dinner from a worn lunchbox, he feels smaller than ever. His phone buzzes. It's a photo from his high school reunion group chat. There's Derek Chen, his old classmate, standing in front of a luxury car dealership he owns. The comments flood in with congratulations and admiration. Marcus stares at his calloused hands and dirt-stained work boots. He types a response, then deletes it. What would he say? That he's still doing the same job he started at 19? The next morning, Marcus arrives at the site early. His crew chief, Tommy, is already there, clipboard in hand and stress written across his face. Tommy is 10 years younger than Marcus, but earned his supervisor position 5 years ago. Marcus had been offered similar promotions over the years, but always turned them down. He preferred the physical work, the tangible results of a day's labor. But lately, he wonders if that was a mistake. "Marcus, we've got a problem," Tommy says, barely looking up. "The developer wants to cut costs. They're talking about using cheaper materials for the community center wing. I need to make the numbers work, or they'll bring in another contractor." Marcus nods slowly. The community center. For months, he'd looked forward to that part of the project. It was supposed to serve the neighborhood kids, a safe place after school. "What does that mean for the structure?" "It'll pass inspection," Tommy says defensively. "It'll be fine. It's just not what we originally planned." Marcus returns to his work, but the conversation gnaws at him. By lunch, a young apprentice named Jamal sits beside him. Jamal is 19, the same age Marcus was when he started. The kid has energy and asks endless questions. "Marcus, why'd you become a construction worker?" Jamal asks between bites of his sandwich. The question catches Marcus off guard. "I needed a job. My dad knew someone. It was supposed to be temporary. But you stayed." "I stayed." Jamal looks out at the construction site. "My mom thinks I should go to college. She says this kind of work doesn't lead anywhere, that I won't be successful." Marcus feels a familiar ache in his chest. Isn't that what he's been thinking about himself? "What do you think success means?" he asks quietly. Jamal shrugs. "I don't know. Money? A nice house? Being important?" Before Marcus can respond, a car pulls up to the site. An older woman steps out, looking around uncertainly. Marcus recognizes her as Mrs. Patterson from the neighborhood. He walks over. "Can I help you, ma'am?" Her face lights up. "I was hoping to see the progress. My grandson, he's so excited about the community center. He talks about it every day." Marcus offers to show her around, pointing out where different rooms will be. As they walk, she tells him about her grandson, about how the boy has no safe place to go after school, how the streets have claimed too many young people in their neighborhood. "This building," she says, her voice thick with emotion, "it's going to save lives. You're building hope, young man. That's what you're doing here." Young man. Marcus almost smiles. He's 42, but to her, perhaps he is young. After she leaves, he stands alone in the skeletal structure, her words echoing in the empty space. That evening, Marcus does something unusual. Instead of going straight home, he drives through the city, looking at buildings he's worked on over the years. The elementary school on 5th Street, where his daughter attended, the hospital wing where his mother received cancer treatment, the affordable housing complex that gave families a fresh start. the library that introduced countless children to new worlds. He parks outside the library and watches people come and go. A father holds his daughter's hand as she clutches a stack of books. Teenagers gather at tables, studying together. An elderly man reads the newspaper in a comfortable chair. Marcus remembers pouring the foundation for this building, how his back ached for weeks afterward. He remembers the precision required, the attention to detail, the pride he felt when they finished. His phone buzzes again, another reunion chat message. Someone else sharing their promotion, their achievement, their success. Marcus looks at the library, then at his phone. Slowly, he begins to type. I build things that matter. Today, I met a grandmother who thanked me because the community center we're building will keep her grandson safe. 23 years ago, I poured the foundation for this library I'm sitting outside of right now. I've helped build schools, hospitals, and homes. I measure my success by the permanence of my work and the lives it touches. That's my achievement. He hesitates, then presses send. The next morning, Marcus arrives at the site with a different energy. He finds Tommy in the trailer. About the community center, Marcus begins. We can't cut corners on that wing. Tommy sighs. Marcus, I know how you feel, but the numbers don't show the grandmother who came by yesterday. They don't show the kids who need that space. If we need to save money, let's find another way. But not there. Not on something that matters this much. Tommy studies him for a long moment. You really care about this stuff, don't you? After all these years, you still care. That's exactly why I care. Because of all these years. Because I've seen what these buildings become. Tommy nods slowly. Let me see what I can do. Maybe we can adjust other areas. Later, Jamal approaches Marcus again. I saw your message in the group chat. My mom did too. She showed me. Marcus looks up, surprised. Your mom? She's in your graduating class. She said your message made her think about success differently. Made me think differently too. Marcus puts down his tools. Success isn't about climbing the highest or earning the most. It's about building something meaningful. Every brick I lay, every foundation I pour, it's part of something bigger than me. These structures outlast us. They serve people we'll never meet. That's legacy. That's achievement. Jamal nods slowly, understanding dawning in his eyes. So success is about impact, not income? Success is about knowing your work matters. About going home tired but fulfilled. About building things that improve lives. Marcus looks around the construction site. We're not just constructing buildings. We're constructing possibilities. We're creating spaces where life happens, where memories are made, where communities grow. If that's not success, I don't know what is. As the sun sets on another day, Marcus stands in the framework of the community center. His hands are still calloused, his boots still dusty. But he stands taller now. He's built his own definition of success, one that can't be measured in dollars or titles, but in foundations that hold firm, in structures that shelter dreams, and in the quiet knowledge that his life's work has made the world a little bit better. Success isn't found in comparing ourselves to others. It's discovered when we measure our achievements by the depth of our purpose, the integrity of our work, and the positive impact we leave behind. True achievement isn't about reaching the top. It's about building something worth standing on.